Oh, hello. Are you looking for a mic arm for your gaming setup? Or maybe you already have a cheap one that you're using, but you do want to upgrade to a better one, but you're still cheap as so you still don't want to spend that much. Well then, maybe this is the right one for you. Okay, so here is the box. Neewer. Is it Neewer or Newer? Anyway, let's open the box. I haven't opened it. Usually when I do my reviews, I already open the box and everything, but this is actually a real first impression of the product. First time opening it. Okay, so this is the foam right there. What is this? The instructions, product description. So it comes with supposed to be the arm itself, an adapter, plastic strap, the metal base. Okay, so that's the one. Same thing with my old Neewer. Old Neewer. It's kind of weird to say. What is this? Neewer customer service. All right, sure. And we have the support body or the arm. And this is for the cable management, the plastic strap. Caution, spring loaded. Definitely very, very, very similar to the Rode. Even the design right here. Let's get this first. Spring loaded. Oh shoot, okay. Now I know why it's there. All right, so it's definitely spring loaded. So here you go. That's the unboxing. It's white and it's like all metal right here too. So I think the quality though, you know it's cheap. I just feel like the paint is not great. The paint that they used here. And then right here on like anyway, there's like scuffs in here. It looks like it's been used by somebody. I'm not sure if it is or not. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it feels like it's used. It feels like it's not brand new. The other side is okay though, but this side has some scuffs on it, especially this base right here. Okay, so that's I guess for the unboxing part, and I wanna replace my old one, which is right there. That's my old one. That's the old Neewer, which is just the black version of it. The spring is outside, however, this new one, the spring is inside, so you cannot see them. And yeah, let's go ahead and maybe test it out. Alright guys, so here's the boom arm, and I already installed it over here on where I installed the older one right here. It works. It feels a little bit sturdier. Just a tiny bit though, only a tiny bit sturdier than my older boom arm. Also, I don't need to adjust anything here. It just goes like that. So that's a plus. I guess I need to test the if you're gonna hear the spring when I hit it, or maybe when I'm typing. I don't think it's even relevant, or we even need to do that, but I'll still do it. So just so you guys can hear if there's an actual, if the spring outside is even affecting the sound when you're typing or anything like that. So we'll do a test for that. So what I'm gonna do in this test is I'm gonna go ahead and type while I'm talking to this, or maybe I should shut up. Actually, I should shut up and start typing if you guys can hear the spring That's right here on the older boom arm. So right here. So that's for typing, and right now I do want to test out when I get mad at the game and I smash the desk. You know, let me see if you guys can hear the spring. Okay, so that's smashing the keyboard. And now we're gonna bump into the boom arm. Let's test that out actually. Some of these extra sounds you can also filter it on OBS Studio anyway. If like let's say you're streaming, so when you're typing, you can actually you know, even cancel out the typing sound as well. So, but I wanna show you guys the raw sound that it produces when you're typing or like when you're getting mad. So you know, to see the difference between the upgraded boom arm, to see if this is actually gonna remove those spring sounds on the audio. Alright guys, so let's talk more about the product. So for the build quality, like what I mentioned a little bit earlier, there is some scuffs right here on the joints. Yeah, we have that, and then some plastic material right here. It's not cut out evenly. There's some remaining parts right there, like pimple or something. And then the paint job, it's okay for the outside. But some parts right here, they're not even that great. You can see that the metal is black and they painted it white. You can see right there, it's not completely painted white, but you cannot see it from the outside if you're looking at it just the outside. Just being very nitpicky about it, not really big of a deal. Yeah, those are the imperfections that I could see. But for the build quality overall, it's alright. I mean, it can definitely handle this setup right here. I do have a Blue Yeti microphone with a Knox shock mount and a pop filter, and it can handle it super easy. It can go as low as like this without any issues. When you're connected to the base of the product, like from the table, you can definitely rotate this 360, and you can go up as high as something like this. Okay, so for the usability, I've been using this for around more than 2 weeks, I would say, almost 3 weeks. I don't have any issues. I can rotate it, like what I said earlier, rotate this 360, go up and down, forward, backward, actually right here. No issue with that. Usability is fine. Yeah, I mean, it works. It's a boom arm. So it's just, there's not really that much to talk about it, but I think the real question is, should you get this specific one? There's a lot that's the same model as this. They're all copies pretty much. I would say the Rode PSA1 is the original one that has this design. So would you buy a cheap knockoff? I think that's the question. And of course, your budget for a boom arm. Well, my recommendation is, if you don't have any and you're on a budget, just get this one. Just, you know, the older version. I can highly recommend this one. You would have no problems with this one, unless you have like super heavy microphone setup. But the shock mount with the Blue Yeti and a pop filter, This one handled it like a champ, and it's only 15 bucks, you know. So there's actually some of this that's even cheaper than that, like 12 bucks, 10 bucks. If you have this one, the older one, and you want to upgrade to a better one, like let's say this one, like what I did, I wouldn't even recommend it. There's not that much of a difference. It actually became a little bit sturdier, but you wouldn't even notice it. I mean, how do you use your microphone? You just put it like this, right? And then you put it into a little bit to your mouth when you're playing and when you have a podcast or anything. You don't really move it around all the time, right? And the only reason I bought this is because I want a white version so I can match my setup. That's only the reason. And you know, well, I already have this. So if I buy one that's white of this one, because there's a white of this, you know, there's not really going to be that much of a difference. So I'm like, let me just upgrade to this one right here, which is white. So that's why I purchased that. It's okay, you know, I'm completely neutral with my purchase. It's not really like, oh damn, that's like so much better than this older one. You know, there's nothing like that. It's just like, oh yeah, okay, I have a white one now, cool. Anyway, if you wanted to upgrade coming from something like this, or even something like this actually, the upgraded version, you know, maybe upgrade to the Rode PSA 1 or a equivalent version of that's, you know, more expensive and more premium. If I guess you're in a studio, you know, if you really have a heavy microphone setup and you put like things on top of it, I guess you should go with a Rode PSA 1 or equivalent brand that's expensive as well. But if you're just gonna be using it for, I would say, you know, gaming, things like this, you don't really need like that much of an expensive boom arm. All these things, I think it just gets the job done. You know, what does it do? It holds your microphone and it holds it good. That's it, right? I don't have the Rode PSA 1, by the way, but if I have extra money that I want to spend, I would go for that one, you know, but I don't really need to. All right, so yeah, guys, that's it. If you do have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and you will see me on the next one. Yeah, buddy.